Welcome to Feed Dump. This week brought to you from the lunar module in anticipation of Desert Bus 10, which starts tomorrow morning at 10 a.m., by the way. You can watch on twitch.tv/desertbus. This week, in an attempt to escape all sorts of things for no particular reason, we're doing an Australian special! And joining me is a koala.
The majestic koala, also known as the drop bear. Cuddly, but vicious.
And a wallaby.
I'm new here and I don't know what I look like.
A guerrilla tourism marketing agency has decided that the Northern Territories needs to spice up its marketing attempts. So they've unveiled a new slogan. See you in the NT.
It's a C-U-N-T on a mound.
Mistakes like this is why you hire professional designers.
Oh no, they did. This whole campaign was created by a group called NT Official, which despite their name has no ties to the government of the territories. They just really feel that people should go visit the Northern Territories. So much so, this is a direct quote from their spokesman. We want people to recognize that if they want to go to the NT, they shouldn't hesitate. They should just go and tell their friends to see you in the NT.
Holy shit. They're doing this for the exposure.
And an important reminder, kids, never show strangers your CUNT.
Brisbane police made an unusual find when they asked a 50-year-old woman if she had anything to declare. She did. What did she hand over?
Please don't tell me it was deadly poisonous spiders, because they're everywhere.
But there's just so much variety. You could have a brown one, or a black one, or a red one, or the scorpions.
There's also poisonous snakes. She could have pulled out a poisonous snake. What the hell is wrong with this country?
Do they have poisonous koalas?
She pulled out her offspring, like a kangaroo. Wait, are Australians actually kangaroos?
She pulled out a shrimp off the Barbie.
Wait, does that mean that Australians are also barbecues? I'm so confused.
10 points to Gryffindor, at least I think that would be Jordan's house. He's a first-time Feed Dump co-host, so I don't really know. But anyhow, Jordan is the closest because she handed over a zipped canvas bag and said it contained a baby koala.
I strongly identify as the Hufflepuff that I've been sorted into.
Fine then, badger enthusiast, or whatever the fuck the Hufflepuff spirit animal is. I'll tell you what the Slytherin spirit animal is. It's not giving a shit about how you feel about what house you're sorted into, unless it's Slytherin. She was carrying around the koala because she found it, and she's been caring for it. She was arrested on outstanding matters, which is Australian for outstanding matters, I guess.
So a good Samaritan finds an injured baby koala on the ground, rescues it, and you don't wipe out their entire criminal record? The hell is wrong with your justice system, Australia? For shame.
But, Serge, they're all criminals. It's Australia.
Australia, I'm sorry that we're making fun of you, but I know that you know that we know that you know that we still love you, right?
Police in Melbourne are hunting for Santa because he robbed a post office.
Now, when you say hunting, are we talking manhunt with dogs and whistles and sirens, or is there just some dude with a bow and arrow looking for Santa?
Crikey, today we hunting Santas. You can track them pretty easily. You smell that? Milk and cookies.
Australia, I just want you to know that despite the accent Sir just did, that you know that we know that you know that we still love you.
Do we?
If you would like to complain about the Australian accents in this episode, please write to 123 Budgeriga Lane, Wollongong Didgeridoo Dollary-Doos, Crikey Knifey Spoony, Australia, Ottawa, Canada. Okay, we're having a lot of fun here with Serge's accent problems, but what we're really missing is the key point of who robs a post office.
I've got it! Santa.
Normally I would be disappointed, but at this point I'm just happy that you guys were paying attention at some point during this episode.
There we go, Kathleen. We solved the mystery.
Good enough! And with that, we call this special all-Australian edition of Feed Dump to a close. But remember, there may be better sources of news, but they don't have this hat, which, since we are not at the moon base, is actually just my friend Joe's hat. And you will note that it has jaunty reindeer on it, making this the first time a hat has ever been thematically appropriate to a Feed Dump. Yes, this reindeer-themed hat is thematically appropriate to our all-Australian Feed Dump.
Who doesn't proofread these things? How do you just let this
it's on
fly?
purpose, Serge.
Wasn't there a university that was like the University of NT, and then they had like the cup mug that attached to it, and they ran into the same issue?
It's my university.
And when push comes to shove, I will send a fully armed battalion to remind you of my love. Da 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 da. Ya da 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 ya da. Da 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 ya da. Da 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 da.
Da 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 ya da. Da 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 ya da.